The boating season is near, but before you tow your pride and joy to the slipway, let's do a mental checklist to save you a massive headache later on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, starting off with the exterior. First, check for any winter mould, get that scrubbed off with a boat wash. Next, have a look for any spider cracks. They're little small cracks on the surface of the gel coat. If you find any, they do need to be repaired before you launch. Once checked over, use a GRP sealer or a UV sealer like these ones from August Race, and you'll get that showroom sign and protect your boat against the sun. Once you've got that done, the final thing to check is your O-ring on your drain plug. You want to prevent any water from leaking into the hull, and this is a quick one that always gets forgotten. Swap it out and you're good to go. So, next thing on the checklist is your engine. What you want to do when you get your engine out for the first time of the season is make sure you give it a proper oil change. If you've already done it the season before, at the end of the season, then good on you. If not, like most people, do it before you first head out. Do a quick oil change of your main oil. Make sure you're making sure the oil is not like a milky colour or has any debris in it. And the same for your gearbox oil as well. Once you've checked both of these and they're all good to go, top them up with the correct oil and you're flying. If it is milky or does have any contamination, do just get on the phone to your mechanic, because it probably means you've got a water leak in there or something else has happened. Staying on the engine, the next thing to do is to check your fuel filter and your fuel system. Bad or dirty fuel is the #1 cause of breakdowns. If fuel has been sitting in the engine, the ethanol will likely have degraded and could potentially have corroded the fuel lines, or it could have gummed up your carburetor. If you find that's the case, simply pop a new fuel filter on, strip your carburetor and give it a clean, and then you'll be good to go. In regards to fuel, we do always recommend with all outboard engines to use super unleaded E5, or whatever brand you go with. E5 fuel has a lower ethanol content than your cheaper E10 fuel. Because your fuel lines in your outboard engine tend to be a lot smaller than your car, they do corrode a lot quicker. So try and stick to that E5 fuel rather than the E10, your engine will appreciate it. Now connect some flush muffs or place your engine in a tank. Never run it out of the water. Once you've got the water in, give it a start. It might take a few goes, especially if you've got old fuel in there, or if it's quite cold. But once it's started, run it for at least 10 to 15 minutes, let the engine warm up. If it doesn't sound or look right, stop your engine immediately and give your mechanic a call. Also, top tip, run a salt remover. Something like Thru is fantastic. It removes salt build-up from the waterways and can make your engine run a lot smoother. Now let's check the electronics. Disconnect the battery, clean the terminals, reconnect it and give it a test. Once you've checked your battery, test all your electronics on the boat. Flip every switch at the helm, lights, horn and of course the bilge pump. If you don't hear a hum from the pump, it probably isn't working. Do some troubleshooting and fix it before hitting the water. Finally, the trailer. Check and grease those wheel bearings. There's nothing worse than getting ready to set off just to find that your trailer is seized up. It's a good idea to check the winch works as well and locks correctly, and it's all in good working order. Using something like the Lano Shield anti-corrosion spray is great, as well as freeing up rust, it will stop and prevent corrosion as well. And of course, don't forget your light board. It's also best to check your fire extinguisher. Give it a once over, make sure the needle's in the green, and if you do have flares, do make sure they are in date. You never know when you might need them. So there you have it, a quick list to run through before putting your boat on the water. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, or if you need any maintenance gear, check our website. We look forward to seeing you on the water.